Hey guys, Will here. So today I'm here to review all new, all different Avengers #1. So the comic starts off with Captain America, Falcon saving a family from a car that fell off a bridge, and once he sets them on the bridge, there's this whole kind of thing where the writers are having fun with the racial issue that people had in real life with Captain America being African American. And I like the way they play it out with Girl Scouts kind of offering him to buy their cookies. And one of the Girl Scouts is African American, the other one is white. And Falcon has this whole problem in his head, like, who do I choose? If I choose the African American, everyone will be like, oh, of course he chooses her. And if he chooses the white Girl Scout, they'll think he's racist or something. Or he's just trying to please the people. So there's really no win. Until he does see Iron Man, Tony Stark in the background, and he's like, better idea, who wants to take their picture with Tony Stark? And everyone turns their attention to Tony, and they end up taking a picture with Falcon and Tony together, and no one has to buy Girl Scout cookies. But Iron Man, just to look good in front of the camera, because Falcon pretty much forced him to, he buys all the Girl Scout cookies, and Falcon ends up winning that way. After that, it shows a man in the warehouse kind of saying that's the last of Stark's junk, because as we saw in this panel also, Tony Stark had to sell his Avengers tower because he was in space for a couple of months, and if you're in space for a couple of months, you can't really take care of your finances that good. So yeah, he had to sell it and make some money. And out of nowhere, this kind of Kree war soldier, or war king, I guess you could call him, kind of shows up, and he's kind of talking to himself and doing this whole monologue out loud. And the man in the suit who's kind of rearranging everything in the warehouse, or in Tony's building, like, starts talking back to him, and the guy's like, oh, you understand me. Cool, you know? And pretty much the Kree soldier came here to take over the Earth to prove himself to, like, the rest of his army that he's worthy of being there. And the guy in the suit's like, you know what? I can help you take over the Earth for, like, one small price. And then you see Miles Morales hiding there, like, with his invisible power. And he, again, with his wit, he just kind of throws out a little remark, like, I just swung by to use the little boy's room, so that was pretty cool. And they end up just throwing him out of the building. And of course, he's saved by Iron Man, and Iron Man's like, I can't keep saving you forever, kid. And Tony Stark's flying car turns into an Iron Man suit, so there he goes again with finding other ways to put on the Iron Man suit, and it was a pretty cool scene. So after that, Falcon, well, he drops Spider-Man from the car, and Falcon carries him to the building and follows Tony into the building where the Kree soldier is. And Iron Man's like, so, second rule, surround and conquer. And you have Iron Man, Miles Morales, and Falcon there, Falcon Captain America, and they're going to try and stop him. But, as we see, this Kree soldier is pretty powerful, and he lets out this, like, huge shockwave, and the issue's pretty much over right there. By one shockwave, and Iron Man in his, like, Hulkbuster armor, Miles Morales, and Falcon are just completely destroyed. The whole building's, like, just blown up on fire, smoke everywhere, and they're just on the ground already. And it ends with the Kree soldier saying, so, before the sun sets, this world will belong to me. And that's where it ends. So overall, it was a pretty quick issue, pretty basic, kind of establishing what the comic's going to be, establishing the characters first and how they meet. And, so yeah, it was a pretty basic issue, but it was a lot of fun to read. I like a lot of the things they tackled, like the Falcon racism issue and how they introduced Miles Morales and Iron Man into it. So it's a really well written issue. The art is really good, and I can't wait to read the second one. I really can. It seems like it'll be a good series, and I hope it lasts a while. So yeah, overall I give this issue a 8.5 out of 10, and I do recommend you pick it up. So yeah, if you enjoyed listening to this review, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.